So you gotta do me a favor here. This is kind of like an open mic, us discussing what's going on in the PC gaming market right now. So please leave a like, share this video with your friends, and if you got any thoughts, leave them down in the comments. So yeah, again, subscribe. We are like 6,000 subscribers. I'd be more than happy if we reached like 10,000, 15,000 by the end of this year. And yeah, without wasting any more time, let's get to the hottest one, which is the Ryzen 5 5600G. It's for $259 and it's a very good CPU for esports gaming in my opinion. It's got a GPU comparable to something like a GTX 750 Ti, GT 1030, and the 5600G, or the CPU, it's comparable to something like a 5600X, but not quite there. Like, it doesn't perform the same at the highest FPS intensive games. But when you compare it to something like a Ryzen 4 4650G, which is the previous gen APU, it's faster. I will leave a link to one of the benchmark videos where it shows that on Valorant it performs like 180 frames per second at times, and you can play even Warzone at 60 frames per second, Fortnite around 120 frames per second. So it's a really good APU for esports, and it even plays Red Dead Redemption at 30 frames per second. So yeah, I'll leave two links down below, and it looks promising, and what even looks more promising is the Ryzen 5 5300G. I never fully understood APUs. Like, at the end of the day, $260 for an APU is a lot. Maybe if you could get a 5300G for like $130 to $150, then this would be really good, given that it's the same dense 3 architecture and you're getting the same frame rates pretty much, maybe 5 frame rates difference in the highest FPS intensive games. So this is the 5600G and the newest G APU from AMD. Now, are they worth it? Well, if you're an APU fan, like APUs in general is kind of a puzzle to me. Like, I've never been a fan of them. But $250, you can fit that in a gaming PC for $600, $550 no problem, and you can play any game pretty much. Like, the hottest game you should be anticipating is Battlefield 2042, and I think it will run it. So yeah, it's there, but yeah, getting a 5300G, or maybe AMD could do something about that. And if the 5300G is in stock, it would be great. Now the second hottest topic here, which is one of the Intel Xe-HPG DG2 GPU. What a code name. This GPU has spotted on GFX bench, and its performance pretty much the same as the GTX 1660 Super. Now the GTX 1660 Super, in case you don't know, is one of my favorite budget GPUs. Used to be. For $200 you get a very good performance. It can play any game at 1080p, 1440p. It was a really good GPU and for like a very good price. So I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully it's as at least the same price as Nvidia's and AMD GPUs, and it's like 2.5 times faster than the GPU from Intel that's under it. So hopefully we'd see more variants from Intel GPUs, maybe something equivalent to a GTX 1650 Super, and hopefully there's the prices will go down. And how this will translate in gaming, how games are supported with Intel GPUs, we'll see all that. But really good things we're seeing from Intel, and it's pretty hopeful. Last but not least, the RX 6600 XT has been spotted on Newegg for $1,100. Is that a good news? No. Is it bad? Well, no, because GPUs on retail sites are pretty expensive for the time being, and surprisingly AMD GPUs right now are more expensive than Nvidia's. Like, it used to be that way at the first wave of mining, like 2019, 2018, somewhere in that place. But for the last month, the trend wasn't that way. Like, an RX 6700 XT was for like $650, which is the same price of an RTX 3060. And there is a massive gap between them in performance. Not massive, but really noticeable one. But right now, it seems to be what it used to be. If that made any sense. Once it goes on eBay, actually it will be for around $650. I don't know how will it perform. Do we really need it? I don't know why a lot of people actually are not that directed towards AMD. But is there any much of a difference between them? Does anyone care anymore, really? Yeah, the official embargo will be in August 11th, so we'll see about that. I think the pricing, the like official MSRP or the pricing that we are looking at, around 400 to 450, but it won't be like that. It will be like 600 to 700. This is my assumption. Hopefully, just like the release of this RX 6600 XT, hopefully it will not make the RX 6700 XT more expensive, if that makes any sense, you know. Like if this GPU went on eBay for 700, I'm pretty sure the 6700 XT will be like for 900 or maybe 850. So it might be a bet if you went for a 6700 XT right now. Do I recommend you to go for one right now? You can flip some money out of it. You can get it for a really cheap price, assuming that this 6600 XT would only make the higher end GPUs over it more expensive. I don't know how this will fit. Like if it's not for 500, 650 bucks, what will this make the 6700 XT be priced at? You know what I'm saying? So this is something to be careful about, and that's it. If you like that video, press on that like button. If you found this entertaining, it's basically an open mic talking, you know, and discussing stuff. I got really comfortable doing that, so I guess I'll do more of it pretty much every week. See you in the next one. I'll leave your thoughts down below 100%, and peace.